July 11th will be a holiday, y'all. You hear me? July 11th will be a holiday. Make sure y'all come through. We will be streaming. I might even do live streaming as far as the album, like I did with Nas last year, if I'm not mistaken. Was it last year or the year before? Anyway, Clipse. Oh, we finally got a date for the album. Let God Sort Them Out, July 11th. We also got a single, Ace Trumpets, production by Pharrell. I know I probably sit for about 3 days watching people try to dissect these bars online between Pusha T and No Malice. Shout out to No Malice coming out of retirement, killing everybody.
Hey.
Killing his brother too on the track, by the way.
Got to. Man, every time I see them together, I still go back to when I first saw their video, because I'm so glad we grew up in the music video era. Anyway, because music videos nowadays. Yes. And I was like, wait, that's not the same person, because how he go from having no hair to having braids? And then I was like, are they twins? Because shit, they look that much alike. And then I found out that they was just brothers, not twins, because I thought they was twins for the longest. I was like, no, they twins. They look just alike.
Don't let nobody see no lunch table from our era. Don't let us see no lunch table. Brian King. Pet rallies. But yes, speaking of, once again, we got some people coming back from a certain time era that still got it. Just so happened. And both of them, by the way, and once again, No Malice ain't even been out here rapping. Well, he has been rapping, but he been doing gospel. By the way, he was doing some, he had some, I gotta think. I was thinking about an album that No Malice did that I listened to that was good. But he had some features too that he did. But before we get into just, I guess, predictions on who we feel like would be guest appearances on here, and more so anything, we're going to get into the whole UMG and Def Jam situation that Pusha T and Clipse had to go through, because we was talking about this last year as far as the Clipse should have been dropped. Why we ain't got the Clipse album? The Clipse album should have been dropped. So I found out why we didn't get a Clipse album last year. But before we do get into that, I do want to play Ace Trumpets just for the hell of it. I want to hear that little No Malice verse. Just
Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm a Hatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek. You'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata. Mikasa Sukasa. Drugs killed my team spirit. Welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala. I was Alibaba.
I'm like, this nigga is making Coke references to Disney movies. Do y'all hear this, man? Y'all don't even know who Alibaba is. I do. But Mufasa, the whole connection to the Oscars, you know, Will Smith, just everything, man. House of Gucci selling our Lady Gaga, like, man, what in the world? But yeah.
And then talk about somebody who still got it. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Because that's what I was like earlier when I was talking about, when I was like, it's not about age. It's about, can you evolve with the times, or is your music evolving? And like I said, ain't nobody trying to, we ain't expecting, we don't fucking go bars. We want the bars. Listen to me too. Yes, that's my shit. Oh, that's the song that I referenced when I was like, they wasn't being fair. Jive. Y'all know. Because he was talking about how between their albums.
It's 15 years.
No, I'm talking about the first album, maybe released music too, and they're talking about how Jive was. Yeah, they straight out called out Jive Records. If y'all didn't know, that's what the fuck he was talking about. And it's funny.
For a minute.
I was like, damn, they went Justin Timberlake first single. But I mean, it was also produced by Pharrell. Clipse.
I did not know that.
Clipse on Justin Timberlake first single.
Selling this little one. No, just what was he talking about? I gotta go listen to that.
Oh man, it's true though. It's true. They was putting this was in the era where they was trying to get rappers and pop singers to merge, because this is when Justin was trying just hanging with a lot of black people and Timberland and shit. Cause yeah.
Anyway, Tony, when we're talking about production and Pharrell, because it's been a minute since we had Pharrell just make an all-out hip-hop beat, and this beat just niggas. When it comes to a group like Clipse, and when it comes to certain artists, producers will step into their bag just because the way a certain artist rap, and it's the respect level that they have for their artists, where they like, no, we got to do something crazy for this type of artist. You could be the biggest artist in the world, but if you don't rap a certain way, a producer going there like, I'm gonna get this bag. But if you rap a certain way like these two niggas do, they gonna go all out. And that's how Kanye do for Pusha T. Think about what Kanye did for Nas, and we was like, what the fuck? And then Pusha T though.
And
Shout out to Hit Boy. Shout out to Hit Boy.
Hit Boy.
But I'm definitely looking forward to this album. July 11th, I feel like this could be album of the year. I definitely feel like it will be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's right. Yeah. I was thinking that too.
Politics. Come to find out, we did not get the Clipse album last year because they was trying, the label Def Jam, because they are under UMG, they were trying to take a Kendrick Lamar verse off of the Clipse album. And Pusha T was like, no. So they was like, just take the whole song off. Pusha T like, no. So they was like, well, we're going to just drop Clipse. But Pusha T, as a solo artist, is signed to Def Jam. So they would have to get rid of him too. So he had to end up paying money for them to release him, just so they keep this Kendrick Lamar verse. So this all doubles down to what Drake is doing as far as suing. But you want to know how sneaky the record labels is? It's like, y'all going to have to still blame him now. Y'all see, it's him. Drake doing it.
Yeah.
Protect him. Y'all see that? We protecting him. That's crazy. And it's fucked up.
Like I said, when all this shit popped off, he chose a side, and we see what the side was. Now, also, this is why we say leave it in the booth, take it to the booth. Because what the fuck, you are fucking up the whole purpose, one of the foundations of hip hop, which is battling. And you mad, like you're mad, He said, "Can I speak to your manager?" That's exactly what the fuck he did. He did a "Can I speak to your manager?" And it was just like, are you serious? Because like to take that aspect out of hip hop and out of rap, period, it's just like you trying to debone. Like I don't know where I'm going, man.
I'm gonna make something to that beat too, Tony. I'm definitely working on something.
It's like, come on. Why are you trying to take shit out? Like, no, don't nobody know. I can't even sort my thoughts out. I'm just so bad.
The P word. I think that it's the whole argument with that, and it's like the perception of people thinking this is you. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this, and like I said, I can't say if somebody had said that about you as an individual. How would you feel? How would you take that?
So, first of all, I'm gonna need them to roll back the tapes of me saying the things that need to stay out of sex. My 4 things that needed to stay out of sex. I done said that shit probably twice. So roll that tape back. Then on top of that, the fact we ain't even gonna go there. Hell the fuck no. But my thing is, yes, they said that, but they didn't say that they didn't say so-and-so is a blank. Like, so that's the whole thing that's keeping it from like being in court for real, because it's like it's not direct slander. Like I said, you have to say the person's name, no matter what no matter if it's their rap name or their real name, you say their name, and then you give some false allegations and you don't say allegedly, then yes, you can be sued. He did not say the person's name and then say the stuff and then do this. So y'all putting pieces together, and yes, it's a heavy insinuation, but at the same time, Nas straight up called he said Jay-Z this, Jay-Z, you know what I mean? and Jay-Z didn't try to sue.
Man said, "Go dig your best friend up out the grave."
Like it's, I'm just like y'all didn't that like you really butthurt over some lyrics, but you not beating the fucking allegations by going and following that 18-year-old streamer.
But listen, the fact that people wasn't on your case about those allegations, they were more on your case about, do you got another child? Nobody was ever saying, "Oh, I think Drake is a P word. I think Drake is." No, they wasn't saying it. They were saying, "Oh, this nigga might have another kid. Oh, he might have another kid."
Yeah, that's what we was focused on.
Nobody
never about that.
Never.
No.
Never about that. So
we just thought the shit was funny. Like
it was, and it still is. And you making it more funny by doing what you're doing. But now it's the perception of how deep it got by suing, as far as how powerful you are making that Kendrick Lamar verse now. Because now Kendrick, anybody who has a Kendrick feature is gonna be like, "Oh shit, what you saying on that? Is he gonna be able to is he gonna be able to approve that Kendrick Lamar?" Because everybody ain't gonna do what Pusha T did as far as paying to get off on no label for no Kendrick Lamar verse. But
it's funny though, because I hope this album does so big and that they get so much money from this, like them, because I want that money. Because this is a fucking blessing in disguise for them, honestly. Because what now? Who gonna make the money? Because if they dropping it independently, who makes the money? Not y'all fucking record labels. Fuck. Ooh, dear, shut up.
And then you know what y'all doing? Y'all making this nigga Jay-Z look even more like a god. I mean, not as far as like a god, but making him more look like just like, oh, here he comes.
Y'all making him.
Jay-Z.
Damn you, Rock Nation! Y'all got him.
I mean, you be peeking around the corner like, well, we got to come. Let's go here. Go.
Damn you, Rock Nation!
Yeah. Like the fact that Jay-Z got the money, he got the power, he got the status. Like, oh, they doing that? Oh, they doing it because of that? Come on over here and get yourself some water. What do you say on Django Unchained? Come on, get yourself a tall glass of lemonade.
And it's like, I that's why, like.
But what about the perception of Def Jam supposedly being a hip hop label? Even though I know that ain't.
No, it's never been. It's never been. It's never been. Once a certain group of people found out that they can exploit another certain group of people over funds, because this is not nothing new. They've been doing this since we was singing country music, singing the blues, since we was doing jazz, since we was doing everything. And they knew that they took advantage. They always took advantage. That's why, like, I'm glad this is happening. Because breakaway. We need to build our own, period. Exactly.
No, my bad.
They have been doing this for years. And then it's like, but we made you so much money and we've pushed the culture of America, period. Because I will fucking die on this hill if people don't stop trying to discredit hip hop from being a Black American thing. It is deeply rooted in our culture that we have invented. Yes, there were other participants. Yes, the Caribbean people, yes, they participated. Yes, the fucking Puerto Ricans participated. But who was it built off of? Damn, we know y'all co-collaborators, but it was still built off of us Black Americans. So yes.
Women come back.
So yes, and that's like, I'm not even. I don't want to exclude the collaborators, but stop trying to claim shit for y'all own. They don't want us to have shit. We can't claim shit. That's like people with country music and us as Southerners. It's like, yes, that came from us, but now they tell the difference.
That movement, because it's like censoring the freedom of speech when it comes to making music.
And that's what the fuck. That's why I will still listen to Two Live Crew, because thank you Thank you for making us, letting us be able to say what the fuck we want to say, because they wouldn't talk about shit. And I know people be like, that hurt the culture. And it's like, no. Let us be able to say what we want to say, and you pick and choose what you want to listen to. All music has a right to exist.
Lil Wayne don't got it no more. Lil Wayne don't got the lighter right now. She can have the light. That's what this politics prove. It's that's all it's proving, is the shit that we've been saying is all coming to light, because now y'all fucking see. Y'all wanted to act like black people was just complaining, because that's all they think we do. We complain and we're lazy, but we literally built this shit. You talk about people being lazy. Like the shit, like we've built so much music off of our pain, off of our struggle, because that's what the blues was. That's what the blues was. Do we need another Sinners review?
No, he said he ain't gonna expand the universe.
I was gonna bring that up too.
I'm like, I know we don't need it, but I want it.
I'm saying no. Well, you know what? I'm gonna wait for that, because it was something you were saying that that's kind of related to Sinners. If they possibly still do something without Ryan and say, shit, we need that money, bro. You making money out there, so hey, we still own it. You gonna get it back in 25 years, but we still can do something with this. So
see,
we'll be back.
Anyway, and I thought about that shit too. See?
I did. That's why I wanted to bring it up. But when it comes to the whole Drake situation, like I said, I just feel like once again, Pusha T's Story of Adonis, you proving that point, brother. That song came out like 6-7 years ago. You just proved everything that Pusha was saying in that song, especially when it comes to your ego and all of that. You not being able to deal with yourself.
To me, he strikes me as a. And I know people be like, you don't know him personally. I'm pretty